guys, hope you're doing well, and welcome to the video. If you're not a subscriber, you've randomly clicked on it. Let me know your thoughts below in the comments at the end of the video. So this video is not a gameplay video. You are currently watching a clip of Call of Duty. This video is because I built a new PC. I've been away for a couple of weeks and bought a load of parts, and finally managed to get the time to put it together and just send it to the moon, basically. I've had an RTX 480 FE in my old system, but it was massively bottlenecked and restricted. Shouldn't have really been in there. I made it work, and the bottom line is I just wanted a new PC for myself. It's not for the gaming channel as such, although I will be using it to create the content, but it was like, it's a system for me. It's something that I've dreamed and wanted for ages. 480 FE deserved it, and I finally managed to get on and do it, and that's what this video is. This video, I build the PC. I'm not going to go into kind of like the details of each and every part and the why I got the part and you name it. It's literally just a time lapse of me putting the PC together and kind of going over my thoughts and reasons of it and my general thoughts of the whole PC build. So if we jump into some gameplay now, this gameplay was recorded with the 480 FE in my old system, and it's quite interesting to see how much it was bottlenecked and how much it affected the actual games. So this is Call of Duty running in 4K maximum settings, and it was doing well to keep at 60 frames. 60 frames locked VSync for my monitors, and every now and then you get a dip, or every now and then you get a stutter in the gameplay, and it was just generally struggling a little bit. And that's the same for Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk is a hugely demanding game if you crank it to the max and send it to the moon. And this is again 4K footage. I'm running it absolutely maxed. I think in this bit I had it on like a balance between quality and performance for the ray tracing. And I was getting jitters and you just odd artifacts, not visually, but just the way the game played. It felt like it was jittery, it was sticking, and every now and then the frames did drop down to 40 frames per second. And it was just very difficult to kind of push. And my old system was a strong system. It was an 8-core, 3.6 gigahertz, had 32 gig of memory. So you can probably see where I'm going with this. It's for the 480 FE, it was quite restricted. So if we now get into the actual build, and this is going to be a time lapse. I took a bit of time to wash down my desk before doing it, as you should always do, clear any dust off. It is a bit messy. It's a worker's desk. It's not a show desk. I don't have people coming around viewing my desk and judging it for cable tidiness and stuff. It's physical working desk. So for this build, guys, the whole part list will be in the description. I ordered everything through scan.co.uk. It's not a sponsored video, or I'm not being paid to support them anyway. It's just purely because I think they're a good company in the UK. I had some questions, spoke to a guy called Samuel, really helpful regarding a motherboard and stuff, and I bought the whole lot from them. So as you can see, I'm using a Fractal. This is a Fractal Torrent case. Absolutely amazing case. I did loads of research into the best cases to buy, and this one being a positive airflow, where you've got many fans forcing air into the case. The whole back of the case is like an open grill. You can mount a fan, and it's just forcing air through the case in a positive manner. So I've swapped the fans over. It comes with the two big fans on the front. I've put them on the bottom, and I've taken the three fans and the mounting tray, put it on the front. I had to take two fans off, and then it took a long time to work out how I wanted to mount the hydro, and you can see it in the top of the front panel there. Luckily enough, the cutout on top of the case allowed me to raise the hydro a bit further up, so I could get a third kind of case fan on the bottom of the front panel. And it's just, I would have preferred to have the fans on the hydro pulling air through the radiator, but unfortunately, just because of the mounting, it had to be put as the fans were first, pushing air through the radiator into the case. I've gone with a Corsair 1000 watt power supply, which is fully modular as well, and it's all powering a Gigabyte Gaming X-AX, which is a Z790 motherboard. Got an i7 13700K, which is a beast. Baseline 3.5 gigahertz, turbo is 5.4 gigahertz. It's absolutely just crazy, balmy figures, many cores. I'm not going to get into specifics of each product. Memory is a dual kit, again Corsair. It's a Vengeance 32 gig, so it's 216s. They are XMP, and I have set them up in the PC as XMP, so they're at 6000 megahertz. And I've gone for a Western Digital, I think it's a SN850X, so it's a high performance PCI Express 4 SSD M.2, and that's like a read of 7,300 and a write of 6,300. It's just crazy figures. Like, this system is an absolute beast. There is people that will probably say I should have gone for an i9, but the main thing about this build is every part except for the power supply and the case was discounted to some degree. They were all on special offer or had some sort of offer going on the website, and so it was just a perfect opportunity for me to buy them all and get this system together finally. It is a big case, and I'm quite a fan of Fractal. I have used their cases before in the past, but this one was kind of going to be a test. I knew it was going to test my skills. I've built a few PCs in my time, but I really wanted to, because of the glass side panels, do a bit of cable management and get it right. I have put my RTX 480 inside. I've got a premium Corsair cable for the power supply for that. And I've also put my Creative Sound Blaster AE5 Plus sound card in, because I have a 5.1 when I'm not using a headset or microphone. And I've got two Samsung Evos, one's a 1 terabyte, one's a 2, and then the SanDisk SSD, which is what I normally record onto. It's like a scratch disk if I'm doing actual screen capture. And yeah, other than that, cable management was a pain. It was interesting, to say the least. I do like cables inside the case itself, like visually, it's like feeding the motherboard. So obviously there is like just the sheer basis of being able to get a cable that works and hopefully, fingers crossed, doesn't melt the graphics card. I think it looks nice being able to see that. SATA cables, I bought some nice kind of matte black ones for that as well. I quite like seeing that in the power supply. There is people out there that are like, oh, you shouldn't see any cables. That's not possible. But I like it. I've gone for that completely kind of matte black look, and then obviously just the finer things like the sound card, the graphics card, and the hydro are coloured. The case has a colour bar across the top as well where the power supply sits. Other than that, the back panel was difficult to fit. Cable management is a pain. It is very much a spider's jungle gym back there. You see these videos, like another YouTuber today, actually, funnily enough, I was watching his video, has got a new PC, the exact same case, and the back of their system, which is all pre-done for him, looks immaculate. But he's not using any SATA drives on the back, or SATA SSDs on the back. He's not using any auxiliary devices that need power other than a graphics card. So yeah, it's one of those things. Realistically, there's going to be cables. Yes, I could spend a bit more time making it look neater, a bit time being like 4 or 5 hours to do so. But for the time being, to get the system up and running and testing and what have you, I'm happy with it. I'll get back to changing it at some point. I do absolutely love the Fractal case. If Fractal was to ever see this video, I know it's a slim chance, but I would love to work with you guys and do a special case based off this kind of Torrent kind of concept. I could do an absolutely mean designed case that I think would be an amazing as like a special one-off. And also there is some features that I would love to see in this case that like I use in other systems to do like media editing stuff that would have been amazing to have. Like a simple feature that cases now no longer hold. It would have been amazing. So I'm going to stop talking here, guys, and let you watch the rest of the video. It's just benchmarking some gameplay running on the new system. I have got an overlay, but I forgot to change the actual scale size of it whilst recording in 4K, so apologies to the phone guys if it is a bit small. If I think it needs it in the edit, I will increase that portion of the screen to make it readable. I hope you enjoyed this little update video with the PC. As I say, this PC build was for me directly to play games and enjoy games, and then on the side of that, I record the games as and when I feel and fancy, and then I just produce content out of that. That's always been my ethos, is to just record content and publish it on YouTube if I think it's worth watching. As always, my value of like producing content is it has to be a high quality, and this PC will now let me do that. I edit and upload in 2K at like the highest quality I can. Most videos, if it's like 15 minutes long, is about 2 gig in file size, at a very high quality bitrate. So yeah, this PC will help me do that and also allow me to enjoy the games at a ridiculously high quality, if not max. But as always, guys, thank you for watching the video. I do appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Give it a like if you think it's a good video, or give it a like if you think it's an absolute epic system, because it is. It's just a crazy system. And also, guys, check out the parts list down below in the description. Obviously, prices vary over time. I bought a lot of them on discount. They may not be now. But Scan website, scan.co.uk is where I bought all my products. I recommend them. They're a trustworthy company, and they will answer any questions you've got. So guys, enjoy the rest of the video and the gameplay, and thanks for watching. Drayke out.
Mm-hmm. Now that's what I'm talking about.
What have you done with your foot? It appears to like this place and wants to stay.
Get your foot out of here! Twist your leg, you drunken bastard! Get it! Come on!
City, I'm Jillian Jordan with N54 News, and this is your local latest. The NCPD has urged caution when using data terms. A routine inspection has shown many have been corrupted with malware. Police experts have confirmed the identified virus can lead to cyberware failure and
Have it on my face, on my heartbreak. Oh, I ain't scared of shit, and I'll say it to your face. Have it on my face, on my heartbreak. I ain't scared of shit, and I'll say it to your face. Have it on my face, on my heartbreak. Oh, I ain't scared of shit, and I'll say it to your face. Have it on my face, on my heartbreak. I ain't scared of shit, and I'll say it to your face. I ain't stay far away, we do it broad day. I ain't scared of shit, now I'll put it to the place. We do it broad day, baby, go on.
¿Estás en Cruz? No vayas a las pandillas. Acude a la policía de Drayke. Te ayudaremos sin compromiso.
Ajá.